say what needs to be said. Last summer, when Bill Belichick was still the head coach of the New England Patriots, the Patriots reached a new deal with Matthew Judon, which was a typical Bill Belichick deal. Either you sign it or you get nothing extra, whether you like it or not, fair or not fair. And at that time, Judon was all smile, as anyone would be, just signing a new deal. But I knew Matthew Judon was at the mercy of Bill Belichick, and it was just temporary happiness for that moment. So we went back and forth on X, formerly known as Twitter, about the new deal. But I was hoping he got what he deserved, but unfortunately, it didn't turn out that way, as we all see. Here's myself and Judon going back and forth on X, formerly known as Twitter. My exact words were, 1 year, $4 million raise, not a new contract. We have the same problem again next year. This is definitely a Bill Belichick-friendly contract, unquote. And his response, it's the best problem to have. That was it. It's the best problem to have. You see people want to paint me out to be the bad guy? No. I'm just trying to bring wisdom and understanding to what we were dealing with. But of course, everyone was taking up for Bill, and we see the end results without Brady. But it's crazy because now the media and the fans are turning on Judon, calling him a diva, claiming it's all about him, right? When it was just all good just a year ago. It was all good just a year ago. The media is giving him a hard time because he didn't show up for the beginning of training camp and start practice with the team because of a contract dispute. And the local media will turn on you quickly.
Own it! If this is your stance, Matthew Judon, own it. Also, don't do the whole social media thing where it's the whole, well, I run my social media, but sometimes I don't. So I get asked a legitimate question about whether it was someone or you who put up whatever it was on social media and does the whole, well, I'm going to talk about no social media. Well, guess what? You also had a freaking meme on your story or whatever the hell it was of who were the rappers' lyrics that we were trying to get through the other day?
Lamar.
What, Kendrick Lamar? Is that what it was? But
Lil Wayne. It was Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, thank you. So we're sitting, Hart and I are sitting here trying to break down Lil Wayne lyrics the day after he finally came back. So, Matt Judon, what is it? What are you afraid of? If you just got 1 year left and they're already pissed at you and they ain't going to give you money, you can let it fly. What are you worried about? Faking it with the fans again? You're going to run out tomorrow and go try to curry favor with people, by the way, you've now completely ignored and are now taking golf cart rides to the back part of the back part of the football facility here so that you can waltz out whenever they start at 11 o'clock to go stretch. What is it?
Such a puss.
You know what it is? He got a little bit of his way last year. It's not happening now. Now it's the deflecting of well, go ask those guys. You know what one thing Matt Judon would not have the balls to say if Bill Belichick were here were, go ask Bill. Hey, go ask Bill. There would be none of that with him. This just goes to show. Judon's about him first. I'll use you fans, and then if it doesn't work out, I'll go hide after I take my medicine, and then the next time I stand in front of the media, people are going to be, well, why don't you go chase those guys down and go ask them, how come I'm not getting mine? No. We can all kind of figure it out and start to put it together. I don't need to be Fellini to know the end of the movie as to why they wouldn't turn around and give Matthew Judon whatever he wrote out on his notes app that just so conveniently slipped his mind for you,
I don't even know, like right now, there's so many things. And the thing that I think the notes thing is freaking hilarious. You go on a podcast and you say you wrote your own contract and then you say you don't remember.
Sure.
They ask you, why aren't you going out? Why? Hey, listen, at the beginning of camp, you were running out to the helpless fans who have nothing to do with this.
Nothing.
You were running out there, throwing the football, playing the big roles, one big giant just setup. Like you weren't. That's not even who you are. You don't even care. You're only doing it to gain favor, and to show like you're bigger than what football is. And then they say, why aren't you doing it anymore? Nothing's changed. Really? We only do that in pads. They're in pads. You're in pads. I didn't see you run out early. If you're telling me, that's like the biggest lie going.
Yeah.
Hey, what's changed? Nothing's changed. Well, I only do that when we're in pads. You were in pads today.
Correct.
Like, do you really think we're all this stupid?
See, it all starts with the media or the local media. they can be a big reason fans start to dislike players and turn on players quickly because they have the big platform and they're the ones talking and speaking about the players. But as we all know, the Patriots are under new leadership and have some unfinished business to handle. Unfinished business with some players who are still around that were under Bill Belichick's previous guidance as the head coach. And Matthew Judon is one of those players. He is entering the final year of a 4-year, $54 million contract, currently slated to make $6.5 million this season. Now, what's the big problem? What is this all about? Of course, he's underpaid, but Judon is unhappy about the current state of his deal. But what is he exactly unhappy about? That's because he has no security on that team. The New England Patriots have no obligation to keep Judon around this season because he has no guarantees left on his contract, and Matthew Judon completely understands that, right? The Patriots can hold Matthew Judon to the last day to complete the 90-man roster, decide to release him, and have him searching for a job in a market that the demand won't be as high as it could have been because teams already have their rosters full. Now, this is the worst case scenario to be in for an athlete. You know, we want all the leverage to be able to control our destiny, not a team or someone else has the leverage and ability to control our destiny. But I never understood what did Bill Belichick benefit from keeping money away from players? Because Mr. Kraft, the owner, never had a problem spending his money until Bill Belichick arrived, right? It's crazy. But this one is on Mr. Kraft. Mr. Kraft needs to make this situation right or make the best out of the situation because of the past history and things like that, right? Now, Matthew Judon is the last of Bill Belichick mess-ups, you know, with the contract issues and stuff like that. Now, it would be good to show the football world that the new Mr. Kraft take care of his players. It's simple as that. Make a big PR move or whatever. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about the video and Judon going through this situation, man. Say what needs to be said. I'm out.